Hey everyone, skull902 here, and today, it's been about a week, and I said that I wanted to stream more in September, and by golly, am I gonna try. I wanted to say God, but for some reason, my brain just went golly. Uh, so today, it's gonna be a run of Sonic the Hedgehog CD as Amy Rose. So that's what we're doing. Just thought that it's been a little while since I played CD, and thought that it would be nice to go and do so. It's a game I enjoy, so yeah, I'm gonna play CD. We're gonna see if we get a co-host at some point, and just go from there. So let's load up Sonic Origins and get playing, as it were. For anyone who may be watching, I certainly hope that you had a good week. It's still been a bit stressful for me, but uh, it's been all right the last couple of days. Though not without their troubles, but that's everybody. So, oh, looks like I already had a run as Amy going, but we're gonna do a new one. What's a CD? Well, Spidey, welcome to the stream, by the way. It's this thing called a compact disc, although for the sake of this game, it stands for chrono distortion. Because time travel. And there we are. Got them fortune cards, got the little planet. That is a tiny Sega logo. Yeah! Alright, so we're gonna do a game start here. We'll just do this. We're gonna start a new game as Amy. Sit back and fucking enjoy one of the best opening cutscenes in all of Sonic. Let's be real. I love this so much. You Can Do Anything serves this opening pretty well, but I think Sonic Boom just fucking does it amazingly. It is kinda loud. It's a tinier Sega logo. I can understand that, like, being with the game's title screen and everything. But like to load the game up, you know, it's teeny. Watched this yesterday in the Mega Collection. Nice. God, only a select few Sonic games have set up the action better than Sonic CD with Sonic Boom playing, in my personal opinion. I should also note, here I'm gonna try to go for the robot generators, because I need practice with that. So that's what we're gonna do. Oops. Here we go. And there we go.
Hello.
Hey, it's M. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome in.
Hello.
And welcome in Katie as well. Hello, hello, hello. We got friends.
Hello.
Friend.
Friends.
Let me add you to the title.
Yeah.
There you go. Now your name is christened upon the stream.
Hello.
How you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How about you?
It's been mostly alright. Could be a little better though. I'm currently sporting a band-aid. Would you like to know why?
Why?
It's because of the way that I open soda bottles. Apparently, I already had like some calloused skin on my right middle finger, which is one of my favorite fingers, and like this bottle of Baja Blast, I guess, was just, you know, really adamant. You know how sometimes they'll seal it too tight and you gotta run it under like hot water or whatever?
Yeah.
That was the case there. So so after aggressively trying to open this bottle for forever, I did that, and then after it was successfully opened, I finally noticed, like, oh god, some fucking skin came off of my hand. So
Gosh darn it. Not the Baja Blast.
yeah, the Baja Blast betrayed me.
Oh no.
So so yeah, I'm sporting a band-aid on me right hand.
I hope your finger feels better.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't take more than like a couple days to heal up nice and good.
Yeah.
You got the soda open, but at what cost, Skull? That's what I'm saying. The soda fucking betrayed me. Can't put it any other way. Oops. Okay.
Wowie zowie.
Wowie zowie indeed. Oh, how I missed you, Skull. How have you been, bud? Well, the last month or so has not been the greatest for me personally. Just trying to, you know, get things back on a little bit more of a positive track. You know, not the easiest thing, of course, but you know, you just got to keep trying. Spidey says not enough people talk about their favorite fingers. Oh well, I certainly know why my middle fingers are two of my favorites. That's how you can tell people that they're number one. You know what I'm. wonder what's causing this lag here. I'm getting some stutters, and that's no good.
Oh no.
I wonder if I should update OBS. Because sometimes that'll be the cause. It'll be like, oh gee, we're gonna make ourselves perform worse if you don't update the program. And I'm like,
Well, that's dumb.
yeah. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to go to the future. Well, I'm gonna go tell my friends that they're number one. I'm sure they'll really appreciate it. Alright, I gotta get to the past. Hello? Past sign? Be you anywhere? I suppose if anything I could restart. Oh wait, no, I think I'm going... Eh.
Either way, it's okay.
Okay, pass sign. Come on. There we go. Fluttershy, hello, welcome in. Oh, nope, nope. Oh wait. Okay, this helped. But I'd like to get back there if I can. Oh, come on. Shit. Alright, looks like I'm doing it this way. Oh. Okay, cool. I can still do it this way. Alright. Why are the clouds red? Are they angry? Time of day, maybe? Or are you talking about when I was in the future? Because if it's then clearly it's because Eggman rules the planet in the future. The bad future, anyway. There we go. Now I can continue with the level. Unabated. Oh, I see, Katie. Oh, hey. The robot generator. Which, something came out about this recently, on Twitter, that, like, the generator is like this, to, like, scare the animals. Like, you see no animals around, before you destroy these, and these are, like, to scare the animals into thinking that Sonic's a bully. That comes from the Japanese manual. And it was just never translated here, apparently.
Oh.
Wee. Okay.
Wee.
Yeah, know it. Of course I was talking about this. Well, I know you were talking about the game. I was saying, like, are you talking about the bad future I was in for a brief moment, or like the present? I don't know, man. Stream delay's a thing. mean guys there. See that shit, Em?
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm gonna throw my blade at you. Fucking rude. No manners.
Beanie.
No manners. I choose to believe that the clouds are angry. Well, hey, man, you know, if that's your headcanon. Yeah, thankfully this robot generator is really easy. There we go. The clouds are angry because of Eggman. Hey, there's a thought. What a J word. Oh, yeah. Oof. You definitely don't want to be calling people jerks. Oh, I mean, I swear, I used it on accident. Now listen, I know that that's the worst thing you could possibly call anyone. But listen, this doesn't have to this doesn't have to get destructive. YouTube, please don't remove my partnership. Spidey. Alright, pretty smooth sailing so far. Time for the most here or there boss fight in the entire game. Can either go very well or very not well. There's no middle ground.
No in between, I suppose.
Absolutely not. It either takes you like a very small amount of time to beat, or like an absurdly long amount of time. Again, just no middle ground. All right, that was pretty good. Eggman danced the dance called the jerk before in Sonic X. I feel like I remember seeing that. But I'm drawing a blank. Aw, yeah, Tidal Tempest. Fucking chill-ass music.
Oh no. Water levels.
This one's not so bad.
Okay, good.
It's got like plenty of space for you to get into the air. Alright, I very clearly need to go probably up here because there's platforms and stuff up here. Okay, there's my path sign. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna go this way. Aha, yes. Alright. If I can ever find that scene, I'll send it to you. Do you know, like, at what point in the show that it happens, Katie? Like, say, the Adventure storyline, Adventure 2? Alright. Oh, oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh shit. Oh man.
No!
Last second. Oh man. Excuse me.
Oh.
Speaking of Eggman, do you think Jim Carrey returning as Eggman and also playing, or what do y'all think? I think it's fine. I think, you know, Jim Carrey's a multi-talented actor. I think that he could pull off doing both roles. What I'm curious about is the circumstances in which he and Gerald could talk to each other. That's my thing, and I know I speculated about it on that stream I did last week in reaction to the trailer. They did confirm since then that Gerald is his grandfather. So, like, how the hell would have Gerald survived, you know, all those years, unless if Gerald was younger at the time that the incident with Shadow happened. Or is it like an illusion, or maybe not an illusion, but like a damn it, what's the fucking phrase I'm looking for? Well, in the absence of the phrase, just like, it would basically mean, like, you know, is it all in Eggman's head, essentially. Hallucination, that's it.
Figmentation.
Figmentation, yeah. I'm a figment of your imagination. No, not hologram, but like hallucination was the word I was looking for.
Oh.
Because it just seems inconceivable for Gerald to have survived that long. You know, 50 years and all that. But we'll see how they do it. Cheer, buddy. Oh dear. Almost got crushed. I thought that Skull was gonna die and the stream was gonna end, but thank God for that bubble. Well, it wouldn't have ended the stream.
Yeah.
The stream ends when I die once.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hey, it's Yancy. Hello, Mr. Man.
Hello.
How have you guys been?
Could be better, but not the worst in the world either.
Good.
Hey, Katie.
How you, my dude, my man, my guy?
Yeah.
I'm pretty good. I've been busy.
Chill, buddy. Alright, let's add you to the title now. And kUko chat. There we are. And plenty of space for more names.
Plenty of space.
Caught
You
me
know what
just
they
in
say.
time for the title Tempest boss.
You know what they say, the more the merrier.
You know what they say!
You know what they say. Imagine if he just kept saying that. I wonder if there's like a TAS of like Shadow the Hedgehog, that it's like, you know what they say, you know what they say, you know what they say, because
Oh,
he keep
God.
getting hits on him. Like a tool-assisted speedrun of that. And like they just RNG manipulate to get him to say that every single frame.
Actual hell.
I don't know, that'd be very funny.
Come back here, you.
Cheater,
Also,
he's
since-
going fast.
Since I guess we probably haven't talked about this on stream in a long time, how are your feelings on the Shadow portion of Generations so far?
I mean, they haven't really announced much new since the last time that we talked about it on stream. I guess they did do those gameplay
Kingdom
showcases.
Valley stuff.
They did do those gameplay showcases, so like they showed like Neo Metal Sonic, for instance. That was pretty cool.
That was cool. How do you feel about the level design of like Kingdom Valley and stuff like that? It looks pretty good. It honestly,
yeah,
it looks like
all the levels look really solid.
they remembered how to make level design.
I couldn't help but think when I was watching that Neo Metal fight that that it looked really suspiciously similar to like the Bowser fights in Bowser's Fury, with Shadow like skidding across the water and all that. But hey, you know what? If it's enjoyable and it plays well, then who cares, you know?
Yeah. I'm really glad that they kept the spirit of like the original Kingdom Valley alive. Like you can actually like get to alternate routes.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Like you can like jump up on the ropes like a lot higher to get to like another route.
Yeah.
You know, I love it when when Tomoyo Otani can't get enough of EDM and just completely fucked up Chaos Island.
Oh yeah, I heard that and I was like, this. I'm sorry, my dude, but this does
You know,
not
most
fucking...
of the soundtrack so far is pretty good. They ain't cooking with that one.
It didn't sound like bad, but it didn't sound anything like Chaos Island was my thing.
Like, you could hear bits of the original Chaos Island, like, 2 minutes into the song. But, like, you know, the beginning of the song, it's like, that's not even, that's just a new song. It's not even Chaos Island.
And, like, you know, it's good for, like, just on its own, but it just does not make me think Chaos Island.
Yeah, it's...
What
a bizarre...
right on those spikes.
Bizarre track choice for that island.
Indeed. But then again, you know, I suppose it's kind of in the spirit of like the original Generations, because they would do like some severe genre shifts, like, you know, Cash's version of Supersonic Racing, for instance.
Yeah, but it wasn't just electronic farts coming onto screen.
It was recognizably Supersonic Racing, though. I'll give it that.
It wasn't Tomoyo Otani's new EDM album disguised as a Sonic game.
I guess if there's anyone who has like all rights to do that, though, it would be the guy, you know, because he
can
made
do
the songs.
He wants, as far as I'm concerned.
He made the songs in the first place, so they're his to mess around with.
Yeah, I'm just saying, in my opinion, you know, not quite my tempo, but you know, the rest of the soundtrack he did cook with. So I'm like, I'll excuse a bad soundtrack or two.
Did you see that Minecraft trailer? Don't know if I've asked.
Yes, I did.
Spidey, I've seen like screenshots, and I think I saw the clip of Jack Black going, "I'm Steve," and
just remember this. Just think about this. Live action hero Brian is just Jack Black with like white eyes. Just think live action hero. Here's my live action hero Brian leak. It's just that, but it just has like white like god rays for eyes.
I gotta say, I'm feeling kind of bad for the Minecraft fans.
Yeah, no, they're not eating. We Sonic fans though, I mean, we're eating.
Oh yeah.
This holiday.
Yeah. We got plenty on our plate, and it's looking like it's gonna be pretty delicious.
Yeah, like Keanu Reeves' Shadow. Yeah, honestly, he sounded better than I was scared. Keanu Reeves was just gonna do Keanu Reeves.
I like the way he sounds. He's exactly the way I was hoping for him to sound. But at the same time, I thought the colorful bunch line was a bit weird because like the director, I guess, thought, because like his voice breaks on the word bunch, if I remember correctly. It breaks somewhere in the line
like
read,
that.
and I was like,
It-
you couldn't have picked another take where like his his voice doesn't crack, you know?
It honestly reminds me a bit of David Humphrey, if I may be so, because his voice would crack a little bit at certain like words.
For the life of me, I cannot remember David Humphrey's voice cracking on any of his line reads.
Well, not cracking, but it would like break a little bit.
If you say so.
Unless it was in Heroes, I may be getting the two messed up in my head again. Because I know Sonic got really high pitched in Heroes.
Yeah,
compared to,
I think
SA2.
that's just like the natural, like, because Ryan had been doing the voice for a good few years by that point, so that just kind of happens with voices over time.
So it might have been the same with Shadow. It might have. Again, I'm not as familiar with the English dub as say you are, but I do know a little bit about at least that era of the series. Also, by the way, hi Tails, the Prower.
Where you going?
71.
Oh, hey.
I
noticed
popped
him in there.
I thought it was date night.
So, yes, it is date night, but Rouge had to go take care of a few things. It was kind of a... she got a phone call and was just like, I gotta go for a little bit. So,
So now you're
date
stuck
night-
here with me.
date night
And me.
Date night will resume in like probably like 45 minutes or so. But I wanted to pop in and say hi. I haven't been to a Skull stream in a while.
Honestly, there hasn't been many Skull streams in a while, so
What are your thoughts on the Shadow part of Generations?
On the Shadow part of Generations?
Yeah. Like the new campaign, I mean.
hi Jason.
I was gonna okay. I was gonna say like all that like okay. I'm intrigued by the Doom power-ups. I gotta say
Yeah.
that seems very cool. Like I'm down with that 100%. But I popped in just as you were talking about movie 3 Shadow. Like Skull, I think you're right. I think his voice does crack slightly at Bunch in the trailer.
Yeah, and again, like if I'm the director on that, I would have used another take.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like it.
Yeah,
I know
no,
that's a very...
I think Keanu is going to be a great Shadow. I really do.
Oh, for sure.
Well, his voice cracked once, so therefore he's going to be the worst Shadow.
I
Worse
mean,
than
that's
Kirk
not what I would say
Thornton's-
it is.
Worse than Kirk Thornton's Free Rider Shadow. Worse than Jason Griffith's early Sonic X Shadow. Worse than...
I
worse
actually,
than-
can I be real? I actually kind of like Jason Griffith's early Sonic X Shadow.
I don't think he started sounding good as Shadow till Shadow 05 and like the Metal X art.
I think that's when he really hit his stride as Shadow, but like
Yeah, that was, like,
there's some weird fucking smoothness about like his original performances as Shadow.
I feel like he was trying too hard to channel David Humphrey and not trying to be his own thing. And I feel like once we got to Season 3 and we got to like Shadow 5, it felt like he was doing his own thing.
Well, you say that, but David Humphrey actually wasn't used as a vocal reference in the auditions for Shadow in X.
No, I know that. I'm saying what it sounded like to me.
Remind me, who voiced Shadow in Boom?
Kurt Thornton.
Kirk
Thank
Thornton
you.
still.
Okay, that was Kurt. Okay, thank you.
I did not like Kirk Thornton's Shadow until literally this game.
I've never been a fan unless, like, if we're talking Forces, I think that he did a good job
okay.
there, but like, it was
what
like
little we had.
it was like good, but not like fantastic or anything. But most of him, and you know, I know people say the same thing about like that animated trailer that we have is like, oh my god, Kirk Thornton, he sounds so good, and I'm just kind of sitting here like, I mean, he's Kirk Thornton as Shadow. I've just
I
never.
do think he's improved.
I've never been a fan of that voice. I think it's too high. He sounds like a meme parody of Shadow.
See, and I think he sounded like that up until like Forces. And I'm like, okay,
Forces was like the one exception.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is that once Forces came out, I was like, okay, I warmed up to him a little bit.
And like I guess they told him to take the voice deeper, and so like he sounded good there. Again, not like the best or anything, but it's like, okay, yeah, this is like how I would expect Shadow to sound like to some degree. Do not go to the future. Okay, thank God.
Oh, you had a little future jump scare.
Whoops.
All that fucking hard work that I did to get back here in the past. Here Amy was almost going to the fucking future.
Yep, I just saw that.
Yep.
That was...
Oh, come on. Okay, there we go.
There you go.
Okay, so what were we going on about? Kirk Thornton as Shadow? Yeah, just like...
And like Shadow voices. Apparently English Shadow voices are apparently a very controversial topic. Apparently people get offended really easily.
The English voice acting.
I must be out of touch, because, like, I've never come across anything controversial with Shadow's voice, at least. I've heard plenty of Sonic, but not Shadow.
I was surprised to see like people on Twitter are starting to like fucking bring the Flame War back. I thought that shit was over once like Black Knight came out, but
right, once the modern cast was introduced.
It's coming. It wasn't even that bad when the modern cast was introduced, but like it's.
That's what I mean. I thought it died when the modern cast was introduced. I thought that Flame War like died by the time of like Colors and Generations.
I was seeing like people argue about it on Twitter like a week ago, and I was like, people are bitching about the voice actors again. Oh my god, I feel like I did when I first became a fan of Sonic.
We're back in the early 2010s. It's a throwback.
Oh man, 2007, here we go, baby.
Yeah, we can fucking crucify Jason Griffin!
Just, oh god, please, like, I really don't want to relive the 2010s Sonic, like, pretty much anything. Like, yeah, okay, so in 2017 we got Mania. Mania is awesome. I am not a big Forces fan at all.
Mania was like a very small... Mania was a very small reprieve.
Yes, but in terms of
it was a big one for me.
What was that? I'm sorry.
It was a big reprieve for me. Mania was like everything.
Oh yeah.
To me.
Mania was so nostalgic, but then again, I mean, I've been a Sonic fan since 1991, so like, Mania was a wonderful throwback.
Yeah, it's, you know, I was like, literally to me, it was like back in like, I remember back in like when Mania, like a few days after Mania, I was like, Forces could come out and it could be worse than like Rise of Lyric, and I'd still be like happy with the 25th anniversary offerings. Like because I was like, Mania was just that good to me.
I didn't play Mania until, okay, now it gave me the bounce.
There you go.
It's fucking weird that it didn't the first time.
Big bounce.
But, God, I didn't play Mania until like a couple months later. And then Forces I didn't play actually until like a couple years later.
I'm mostly just kind of I'm very much like meh on Forces.
Yeah, once like Forces came... Oh, gone.
No, I'll let you finish real quick.
once Forces came out, I saw a playthrough of it, and when I saw the length of that long play, I was like, "What the fuck?" Because it was like 2.5
Shorter
hours
than
long.
Generations.
Yeah, I was perplexed, and the game was only like a day or so old, or maybe not a day. It was like a couple days old at that point when I saw it. I was like, what the fuck? Like, how are people already beating this in 2.5 hours? And it wasn't a speed run or anything. It was just a normal ass walkthrough, you know,
Somebody that just played Boost normally. You know,
It
was like, yeah, no, this game's just really fucking short.
yeah. I think I tried like coping by I thought the story was all right at first, but you know, thinking about it more, I was like, no.
I mean, I think the story's better than what it was in Lost World.
Yeah, but that's not much of a bar.
Where there was,
I was gonna say that's not a contest. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a contest, but I'm saying compared to 2010 stories, I mean, it was better than Lost World and Generations story.
We got
what story?
some positives in there, but mostly
a lot
it
of
was just
bad characterization.
yeah. Tails says hello.
Shadow was actually characterized alright though.
He was okay for the very little that he plays.
He was
You really gotta take in episode Shadow to get, you know, the good shit. But yeah, just a big load of potential. I felt that was not lived up to. Very much like 06.
Well, I don't know. I can still get enjoyment out of 06's stages. At least Sonic's and Shadow's portions of the game. I can eke out enjoyment in the stage design. I can take solace in that.
I'm an unapologetic 06 fan, so...
Okay, I thought I was about to get crucified.
No, I freaking love 06. I will die on that fire. Like, I love 06.
I will find solace in, like, I used to, like, despise 06. I was there when 06 was, like, a fairly new game, and it was, like, soul-crushing my first playthrough. But
gotcha.
But eventually I was like, you know what, the stage design, though, kind of kick ass. It's like SA1 and SA2 had a baby.
Yep. It was
Heroes.
just plagued by being rushed in development. That's really its downfall. Like, just the whole rushing, because what we got at E3 for 06
was like fantastic.
Oh my god. Yeah. I mean,
or at least better.
Oh, yeah. And then, like, then when the game came out, it was just like, is this what we even saw at E3? Like, you know, like
Sonic would get faster when he collected more rings. It was like a weird like there was like a day and night system. There was his actual meter worked correctly.
Yeah. Just, I don't know. But no, I love 06, and I will die on that fire. I love 06. I'm very passionate about it.
When I play 06, though, I'm playing P06 because I get good adventure-like physics with good stage design. That's how I like to enjoy my 06.
I will not argue with that. I love Project 06. Like, I still need to play Project 06. But like,
it's really fun. You can do some janky ass adventure bullshit in there.
Oh, I've watched like a bunch of like my streamer friends like play through it and just, oh my goodness, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, one of the funnest 3D Sonic experiences I've ever had, fan game or otherwise.
Oh yeah.
And I played Rush 3D the other day, and that shit was crazy fun.
I can't wait to try that. Same for Project Reignite 2, or Reignition, excuse me.
Oh, for Secret Rings?
Yes. Yep. Like, I can't, like, with all the, like, you know, with P06, Project Reignition, Sonic Rush 3D, all, like, oh my god, like, the Sonic fan... The Sonic community is eating well yet again with like these like remaster projects and stuff. Like, so cool. Kudos to all the dev teams that are helping out, working behind the scenes. Yeah, seriously, kudos.
Yeah,
I cannot wait till we get like apparently Chaos X is apparently going to be porting over like super hard mode stages and like the super hard mode. Oh yeah, Origins moment. Although I think that happens in the 2011 version too. I've seen that before. Where
I've
it
never
has
had
a
that
origin
happen in
warning.
the 2011 version.
Doesn't happen in the Mega CD version. Doesn't happen in the Mega CD version, and it's happened to me like twice in the 2011 version.
Well, at least I'm in the past. Shit, I thought that this could be a deathless run.
Damn.
Well, we died in CD. We got to die in real life now.
No.
All right, Skull. Let's go behind the shed.
Nope.
Oh dear.
I'll put you out of your misery. It'll be fine.
Nope. I have too much shit to do.
You got shit to do. We gotta play Shadow next month.
You know, Katie brings up a point here. Like going back to the third movie here. They were just saying maybe there was audio issues with Shadow's audio from the Sonic Movie 3 trailer. I mean, that very well could be. I mean, we just got I don't know, like, it's a trailer, yes, but I feel like it was also kind of a tease as well. So maybe they'll go back and you know, retake those lines again. I mean, who knows? But I mean, yeah, it
certainly wasn't an audio issue. You could tell it was like a natural break in his voice. That's just my personal opinion. Is if I were, you know, Jeff Fowler or whoever voice directed Keanu at the time, I would have gone with another take.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could.
Spidey, thanks for the member message. Has been a member for 17 months and says, "Is your refrigerator running?" No. I've not needed to catch my refrigerator for some time.
I wish my refrigerator was so that way I can go and get it. But alas, that's not gonna happen.
Also, Spidey says, "Who cares what the people on Twitter have to say?" You know, Twitter is very special.
I was just making an observation.
For very special people.
I was just making an observation of where I saw people arguing about the voice actors.
Mm-hmm.
I know better than to engage in such silliness.
Yeah.
Goofy.
I stay out of it. Like any of the drama that's in the Sonic community, like I try very hard.
Yeah, bro. No reason. It was stupid to argue about the voice actors during the 4Kids era. It's stupid to argue about the voice actors now. Just like who you like.
Exactly.
Nothing more to it.
Yeah, ain't nothing more to it.
Oh, what the hell? Okay. Okay, off to this side. We'll do a single spin dash. Okay, that doesn't do enough. 2 revs. There we go. Hi, Wa.
Hey, Wa.
Welcome. Welcome to my stream.
Welcome.
Hey, Wa. Laz didn't fall asleep playing Speed Sim, did she?
And if she did, was it funny?
I hope it was.
Welcome, Ephelis.
Oh, wow. I just looked at something cool in Sonic that was maybe on Twitter.
Something cool about
They
Sonic
actually
what?
made a mod for They actually made a Generations mod that returns QSS, like the speedrun tactic from Unleashed, into Generations. They actually ported it back in.
What is... I'm sure if you describe QSS, I'll...
So it's like you do quick stepping in one direction while you're trying to do like a slide into a jump, and it causes Sonic to go fucking flying.
Wasn't that
And
already
like, you
in
can absolutely
Generations?
just fly over. No, they actually patched it out because Generations had different physics than Unleashed.
I swear to God, I've seen plenty of Generations runs where people are just like boosting and quick stepping.
No, that's just really well done air boost. It's a lot more precise in Generations. Unleashed, you can just do it in your sleep. Like, it's some weird, like... Let me try and look up the Generations tech.
Oh my. She tucked herself into bed and is most likely going to sleep during Speed Sim's auto run. Says,
Oh boy.
Gotcha. Everyone is
Let's
wrong on the
see
bird
here.
app, says Spidey. Oh, for sure.
No, it's actually just... It's just air boosting over certain triggers to skip certain scripted segments in Generations that causes the stage to, like...
Shea, hello.
To stop loading.
Says,
Hey, Shay.
says, boo.
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 Boo. Boo.
Majin boo.
Majin Boo.
Oh, it's been ages since I watched DB. Just got home from work. Nice, Mephiles.
Hey.
Hopefully work treated you well.
Ooh.
Ooh,
First try, though.
Nice.
Close.
First try. First try, idiot.
First try, idiot.
Well, that was a simple Flips reference. That's a Mario reference. I shouldn't have said that in a Sonic stream.
Oh wow. Yeah, I just rewatched it on YouTube. Nice.
And
That was close.
if I had started running like a millisecond later, I probably would have lost that. Getting dinner situated, and then I'll join soon. Ooh-wee. Okie doke, Shay.
Ooh, ah. Ting tang. Wada wada bing bang.
Ooh, ting tang, walla walla bang bang. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh. It didn't cut me off, thank God. Na, 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 na.
It's good to hear the US OST again.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you are playing with US OST. I guess just to have a little bit of a different...
It's the one I've always preferred. Although, I think it's much like the voice much like the voice actor situation. I think that people arguing about it is fucking dumb.
Both OSTs have like great OST.
Yes.
They're both good. It's like, stop fucking being so...
US Wacky Workbench, US
Oh
Special
my gosh.
Stage,
Yes. And we won't
US
even...
Good Future, Stardust Speedway.
There are
Sonic
only like
Boom.
there are only a few tracks that I prefer the Japanese equivalents to, but I do think that both soundtracks are good.
Agreed.
Yeah, I prefer the Japanese one. I grew up with that one. Although I have a lot of respect for the US one. I think Spencer Nielsen did a beautiful job in like the 2 months he had to compose it.
Yeah, they're both just banger, you know?
Wilson has some stories to tell it with the with that soundtrack.
Spidey Skull, you once argued about milk on stream. That was
Yeah,
funny,
I did because
though.
because Lost
Yeah,
was wrong.
we did, didn't we?
Yeah, that was fun though.
Listen, if Lost, listen. Sometimes I feel like Lost just says like random wrong shit just to get me riled up. And you know, if that's her end game, then it works, because sometimes like the things that she say will absolutely bewilder me. That's why I often just give up arguing with her at certain points. You'll often like when we get into these vocal spats, you will just often hear me go like whatever and move on to something else. Like that's just how it goes, you know. She'll keep adamantly saying something that I think is like a hot take or ridic or whatever, and I'll just be like, all right, it's time to stop making my point, because she's not gonna see it the way that I do. Not that she has to, of course. Oh.
that was fun though. I just remember like post stream, I think I posted like a couple people like drinking chocolate milk, cheering or something. That was wonderful.
Oh, that was
like chocolate milk.
That was real fun.
That was fun.
And I did find a study like supporting in a way what Lost was saying, but the thing was, it was like too much milk is a bad thing, and like if that's her angle, right, then too much of anything is a bad thing.
Exactly. Like Rouge and I literally live by the saying, like, you know, moderation, everything in moderation.
Different opinion equals random wrong shit going to... Listen, alright. Opinion is one thing. This is like Lost trying to say this as a fact. If someone really wanted to, they could potentially get me in trouble for for that.
Yeah, you'll get flagged for misinformation. I'm sure YouTube is very concerned about misinformation about chocolate milk.
Dude, those automated systems are nothing to fuck with, though.
No, they're not. In all seriousness, they're not.
That, and most of the time they don't care about
death.
Most of the time they don't care about context either. So like, you know, I do argue it in case, you know, someone there actually wants to listen and consider the context. Like, hey, I'm debunking this as we're talking about it. But sometimes they just don't care.
Yeah.
That's just the reality of the situation.
Maybe I have too much faith in people sometimes. Maybe I'm a bit too much of an optimist.
I think it's more so than just that YouTube likes relying on robots than
machines.
Yeah.
Than actual human input. So I know I had a stream that was like flagged for you know, I've had a couple actually that were flagged for like non-advertiser friendly content. And what gets me is that they don't even tell you what it was, so you can't figure it out. They're like, oh, well, refer to our rules. It's like, okay, how does that help me determine what was wrong about this stream? Why should I have to go through the trouble of figuring out what rule I supposedly broke? But then, like, the appeal process is like, you rarely get someone that actually looks into it. Most of the time, you get like an automated response or actual human review, but they don't, like, they're too fucking lazy to actually review it, so they just, you know, agree with the system and that's it. Like, again, the point of this whole spiel is that YouTube has become far too reliant on automation, in my personal view.
Yeah. You know, luckily for you, Mr. Krabs has a fear of robot overlords, so that'll keep the balance of power in check.
Yeah. I have a comment, but I'm gonna keep it to myself only because, like, this is a live stream, but it is about about, like, Google and YouTube and stuff like that. And I don't want Skull's stream getting flagged just in case, like, Google doesn't like what I have to say.
Why didn't they lower that platform a little bit? So inconvenient.
Yeah, it's almost like they just plopped Amy in here.
Well, and this is a problem with Sonic too.
Mm-hmm.
Every version of the game.
Even on the Mega CD?
Yeah. That platform's just a little too high, even with a full momentum jump.
Mm-hmm.
Q, welcome to the stream, by the way. Because machines are cheaper, I said halfway sarcastically. Oh, yeah, I mean, that's totally the reason. You know,
Crack is expensive.
Because machines are cheaper.
Yeah, that's absolutely the reason. Less work for them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I read an article sometime, boy, I think this was pre-2020, about, I think it was like the CEO of McDonald's or something like that, pretty much was just like, they're not willing to pay employees, like $15 an hour, and they said something like, if governments are telling us that they have to start paying $15 or something like that, he was like, I'm just gonna fire every employee and just have all of our McDonald's locations be automated. And I'm just like, first of all, like, that's not good. That's really bad PR, number one.
It's
that ain't good.
And just greed.
Not that I doubt hearing that from you know, the CEO of a large company, but McDonald's has been pretty alright about, like, the push for, cause like it's been like the last fucking 8 years or so. I always, like, every McDonald's I run into, they got signs out there being like, hey, positions start at $15 an hour.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm pretty sure, I mean, that I can say this with confidence, even though I don't have, like, proof, but I'm pretty sure there was some backlash, you know, over that, so, you know, I'm sure there was, you know, people were just like, excuse me? What did you just say? So,
yeah.
Because, yeah, no, Skull, I've seen those signs,
What did you
too.
just say to me?
I've seen those signs too, like, hey, like, you know, we'll give you, like, flexible time off, good hourly pay, and things like that. So yeah, I mean, I've seen that too. So I'm sure there was a lot of backtracking.
It probably depends on the state, honestly. Because I heard, like, the U.S. is, like, a weird... I mean, I'm in the U.S. right now, but, you know, it's a weird thing, whereas then it's like, say like in Japan, it's like if one country's doing something, the entire country is doing that. Apparently, it's not the same in the U.S. Whereas it's like if one state's doing something, that doesn't mean like a bunch of other states have to do it.
You were really cutting out something there.
No, I'm sorry. No, I was saying like, like in Japan, it's like one part of the country does something, they all have to do it. But if it's like in the U.S., it's like states like I guess have something like states' rights or something like that, where it's like they like. Yeah. It's like one state can do it, and like a bunch of other states can be like, nah, fuck that, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah,
or it's like, okay, we might do it.
Wages.
Or we'll do it differently, unless it's like a federal mandate or something like that. That's like it. Then in which case, all 50 states would have to do it or agree to do it. Is that right?
Wages are a states' rights issue.
Yeah.
So minimum wage is like there is a federal minimum wage, but the states don't have to follow it.
Yeah, I think it's like $7 USD.
It's $7.50 an hour. You're in Texas, right?
Yes.
So Texas actually has a minimum wage that's lower than the average, or lower than the national standard, which is unthinkable, honestly.
In today's economy, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, I get it. They're trying to like try in quotation marks to keep inflation kind of down, because it's been really bad from what I know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Rouge and I
just remember, guys, at least your stock market hasn't completely crashed like the Japanese stock market.
Oh, fair.
Now those guys, yeah, no, my people got just fucking destroyed like last month. Like it was the 80s all over again for them. That was like the worst economic crash since the 80s for them.
Yeah.
And they barely just recovered from the 80s too, like not a few years ago.
Oof.
Amazon just lost a lawsuit for underpaying employees. Did they?
I don't remember hearing that. But then again,
that's another one where I can say I'm not terribly surprised, because I've talked to at least one person who's worked at like their redistribution centers, and their whole operation is really fucking weird.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not to get political though, but how do we all feel about Skull's?
How do we all feel about my what?
Your feet. Not to get political, but feet.
My feet.
I'm trying to get off the subject of politics.
I
make sure that doesn't turn too much into. I'm like, just to be like, what the fuck are you? I'd rather have people yelling than about like really sad politics. Because I got really sad thinking about my home country's economic state.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My fucking feet.
But we went from that to feet.
Skull. Do you understand me? Your feet. I need your feet. I need to see your feet.
Hey, for all the people who
need to see those toenails. Send me your toenails in the mail.
For all the people who are making that skull902 foot fetish art, please never share it with me. There you go. That's the first time I've made that jump.
Yeah, I noticed. I was like...
It had to be feet. Why couldn't it have been puppies? Or cats?
Yeah.
There's actually a whole forum on the internet, right? That literally was like, somehow like it devolved into like political like tribesmanship and like a foot like forum. Like people that were into feet, because they were like talking about, this was like back in 2016, so they were about feet and like having pictures of feet, and they were just arguing about politics as well as their feet. And I was like, not to get political, but feet.
It reminds me of
And I'm like, God, you people are degenerates.
Please tell me this was like Reddit or something.
No. This was like a foot fetish form, like a full-on.
Oh. Okay then.
I am suddenly reminded
Yeah,
of
no, this.
one of my favorite memes I've ever seen, where it's like a picture of this lady with like pantyhose on, and she's putting her foot into a strainer full of spaghetti noodles, and the caption on it made me laugh for minutes on end because it said, "Let me just slip into something a little more spaghetti."
What do you mean spaghetti? Spaghetti? It's not even a wordplay.
Oh man.
What do you mean air forces is broken?
Let's see here. Q says October's coming up, so I've been updating my vampire deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! I still aspire to make a vampire and dinosaur deck in Magic the Gathering as well. Good luck in your efforts there, Q.
Yeah, seriously.
If you're into
Speaking
Yu-Gi-Oh!
of Halloween.
We at the Racing League might be planning something. Stay tuned.
Oh. You mean Yu-Gi-Oh! Prison? The Yu-Gi-Oh! Prison series? In the time to go to prison.
No, we're not in the business of kidnapping people.
Another person to play Yu-Gi-Oh! You gotta win back your freedom by playing Yu-Gi-Oh! You gotta win a children's card.
One person survives.
Escape from the Shadow Realm.
I've also been working on my Halloween video recently. I've been seeing the audio
Hello.
Oh, welcome back, M.
video.
So, hello.
I just beat the game.
Cool.
GG.
Yeah, it was very fast.
It really was. I was expecting it to take like maybe another half an hour, like, you know, an hour and a half, but I just kind of remembered where all
CD
the
has very...
robot generators were. The collision chaos boss thankfully didn't take very long, because that one's definitely a point of contention. Oh hey, it didn't tell me that I'm too cool. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you're not cool.
I thought it was supposed to appear under the flowers, though. That's weird.
Yeah, I guess it was just the speed at which they were playing the animation. Who's to say? Skull, check DMs when you can. Oh, that'll be very soon, Shea. Will indeed.
That reminds me. I just saw Amy's tarot cards. Skull, your Amy Rose tarot cards arrived. So.
Ah. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. That was a Amy Rose Sonic CD run. Nice little way to do another stream here, because it's been far too long since I've been doing these frequently. Let's get the standby screen up. Oh, okay, Shea. Right, the room is full. If you pop into one of the other VCs, Shea, I can pull you in here.
Well, first we must impale you with a harpoon to tell you to get over here.
Nah. Yeah, so we're going to do a Q&A for a bit. Questions, comments, concerns, complaints. whatever you want to talk about.
Mm-hmm. Just as long as you don't talk about feet. Now that's too political.
Oh, God.
Oh man.
How do you feel about toe rings?
Interesting concept, but I mean, you know, if that's what people want to do.
See,
Also-
Spidey gets it. Complaints. Feet were too political.
Also, hi, Shay.
Hey, Shay.
Happened too quickly, that scared me. Hello.
What up? What up? How was work?
Slow and bleh, you know.
Oh man, it was bleh. I can't believe it.
Well, yesterday they had me stay like 30 minutes because someone decided not to show up for their closing shift. They're like, hey, you guys stay 30 minutes later from your shift. And I'm like, fantabulous. So, yeah.
Boo.
Lame.
Boo.
Boo! Boo! Hiss! Boo!
Exactly.
Boo. Hiss. Duh.
Duh. Wow. Just don't go to work. Duh.
But you see, I'm broke, so
Oh, just don't be broke.
No.
Have you ever thought about
I'll tell
that?
that.
Five
I'll
head?
tell that to God.
Oh.
I'll tell that to God.
Tell that to God.
Yeah, just talk to God. Tell him to respawn you with more money next time.
Ayo, God, can I
Just
be born
get
to
the
rich
just
parents?
fight the Elite Four over and over again.
God,
Duh, just fight
if
the
you're
Elite
real,
Four.
give me 500 Chuck E. Cheese coins. Damn it.
God,
So I can sell them on eBay.
for 10,000 a pop. One coin, $10,000.
So, Q here says, make sure you're wearing a yellow ninja outfit before you throw that harpoon and tell them to get over here, okay?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, just be Scorpion. Duh. Go to hell. Just go to hell and become a specter.
Oh, Scorpion.
And rip off your flesh and become a skeleton man underneath. And breathe fire. Duh. Just do that.
Yeah, buddy. Say, TTP, you were around during Mortal Mayhem in the 90s.
Yes, I was.
How quickly was that banned from everywhere?
Oh, jeez. Yeah. You know, I mean,
So I know you've said plenty of times that your area in the 90s was very anti-video games. So I imagine like Mortal Kombat came up and it probably stirred up a panic. Eh?
it did. It absolutely did. But the good news is, like, a bunch of us had already bought copies, so it was fine. And honestly, like, if we really wanted to still get copies, like, we could just drive like a half an hour and get them.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like a big deal, but like, yeah, we were just like, it's a video game. Chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
It's only a game. Why you get mad?
Exactly.
Why you have to be mad? It's only a game.
It's only game.
EA Sports. It's only a game.
Generations players, when they see Unleashed and they think Unleashed is worse. I'm so sorry. And then they look at an Unleashed speedrun. I'm so sorry I was not familiar with your game. I apologize.
Well, the original motion capture model for the OG Mortal Kombat 1 still looks amazing and is in incredible shape. Well, I'd imagine, because they were all like real martial artists, so probably know a thing or two about taking care of their bodies and whatnot.
I remember actually going to see. Anybody remember the Mortal Kombat movie that came out in like the mid '90s?
That movie's great.
Yes, it
Annihilation
is.
was kind of bad.
I
I saw that in theater. That was a great movie. The mid-90 movie.
I remember going over to the house of a family friend,
Oh, total.
or one of his houses anyway, and he ran a video rental store in the 90s. So this dude had a shitload of tapes in this particular house. Uh, so we like spent a night there, um, maybe 2 nights, I don't remember. Uh, and like uh, I first learned that there were Mortal Kombat movies when my brothers turned on the tape for the sequel, and it was interesting to see.
Ooh, squeak.
Hi KJ, welcome. Uh,
KJ! Ka-chow, buddy.
Says, hey peeps, hope your weekend is kick ass. Also to Skull, good luck to your Detroit Lions in tomorrow's first Sunday of the season. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they're up against the LA Rams. Let's
Rams.
see if they win. Hopefully they don't get destroyed like Michigan did earlier today.
Oh
Uh,
my god. Sorry, Scott. I didn't mean to interrupt you. It's just when you brought that up, I was just like,
and
oh, that was brutal.
you know, and I had read reports that the Wolverines got a little weaker over the off season and stuff, but I was thinking that maybe they would still be like one of those tippity toppity teams this year. Even if they had lost to the Longhorns, I thought that it was going to be a much closer game than it was. Uh, but yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, Crest says I haven't watched Nostalgia Critic in forever. Same though, but yeah, it's
Mhm.
what Spidey said there. I did years later after my brothers watched Mortal Kombat Annihilation on tape. I did see the reviews from the Nostalgia Critic when I was first getting into him uh, way back when. I still
A bad
remember
credit card.
I still remember how much I died. I believe it was during the Annihilation review, where it's like, uh, if I remember correctly, like Sonya Blade and someone else are like fighting this generic-looking robot guy, and the critic was like joking about him being like a toy, uh, and some one-liner like, "My batteries are not included, motherfucker," and I loved it. Uh, I watch the MK Annihilation review every time I shave my beard. Beautiful. Hello to Spectacular Spidey. We're getting two Spider-Men at once. My God,
Oh my.
Holy shit.
it was Cyrax. Jax and Sonya were fighting Cyrax. That's what it was.
Ah, that's. Thank you, Crest.
I come free in every Happy Meal. The Clone Saga. Speaking of Lions, the NBA season is about to start soon. I don't know. There's no team in the NBA called the Lions.
There isn't. Or correct.
God, Annihilation was so bad. And
It was funny though.
I didn't really see much of it when they popped the tape in and whatnot. I just remember the one thing I remember about that, like my vivid memory of that moment was seeing the part where like Raiden meets up with them later and is like, "Hey guys, it's me, Raiden. I got a haircut. Ain't I cool?" And I'm like, "This is weird." Uh, the only one of the major four leagues that has a team called the Lions is the NFL. Hashtag Detroit versus everybody. I've never read a single Clone Saga issue. Oh my. Spidey, how could you? I thought that you read
Oh.
every single Spider-Man issue that's ever come out.
What a gasp.
Gasp. Wow.
You lied to me.
Gasp.
Go back
Duh.
and rewatch Annihilation.
That was very ballsy of them, though, to like actually do the to do Clone Saga in the Night Spider-Man cartoon, or at least adapting like bits and pieces of it.
They didn't really do much with it though. He's just Spider-Man from an alternate universe.
But that was crazy though that they managed to that they even like bothered even bringing in elements from that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it was a Marvel mandate. Who knows? I think what they wanted to do is because it was just like what, like 2 episodes at the very end. I think they just wanted to do some cool stuff in there. So you got Armor, Spidey,
Yeah.
Ben Riley in there. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
If Detroit somehow goes to the Super Bowl in February, I bet Skull will be filled with tears of joy. Well, I mean, it'd be cool. I would be very happy for the team.
I'm telling you right now, KJ, if that happens, I don't care if I have to sell a kidney. I am going to the Super Bowl and I am picking up Skull and we're going to go together.
I mean, that'd be fucking dope.
Make sure to send me a video.
Where the hell? Let's see, Super Bowl. It'll be 59 next year, right?
Is it 15? No. No. I thought it's higher than that.
57 was the 2022 season. 58 was last season.
Okay.
So yeah, it'll be 59.
59. Okay.
Oh, it's going to be in the Super Bowl, the Superdome. So fucking New
Oh, in
Orleans.
Louisiana?
Yeah.
The Superdome.
This has got to be like the fucking 10th
You mean the
Super
Cajun
Bowl.
Dome?
The Super Bowl, like the 10th one that they fucking held in this goddamn stadium.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It
Oh,
will be the
okay.
8th Super Bowl played in the Superdome and the 11th in the city of New Orleans. God damn. They really like awarding New Orleans Super Bowls.
Yeah,
man.
seriously. Dang.
Well, yeah, the Saints won the Super Bowl one time, and it was fucking crazy.
There must be some like real big financial incentive for the NFL to do that. Because this, I think New Orleans is like the one that's hosted the game the most. I mean, 11 times. That's crazy. Trip would know far more about that, but yeah. So Super Bowl 59, New Orleans, Superdome. There we go. Glitchin, hello, welcome. See here. Now I just never want to see the multiverse ever again, says Spidey. Yeah, it's kind of been played up to its max potential. I think I think we could cool off a little bit,
I am looking forward to that like fan-made Sonic multiverse film. Like that looks really, really well done.
Sonic villains.
Yes, that looks fantastic. Like it looks, it's like it's everything I ever wanted. We're finally getting continuity with the multiverse. Finally.
I answered a casting call for that once, and I never heard back.
Oh.
Just start screaming, crying in the shower, skull in the
Cry,
number
cry.
15. Wah.
Yes.
Sob.
Yeah.
Sob, cry harder.
Weep.
My heart. I loved her.
I just want her back.
I just want her back.
And yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine kind of played on the multiverse being overdone. I liked the way that that South Park parodied it as well. Whoa, I'm wearing a different T-shirt now.
Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah, Glitchin,
So,
they did really, didn't they? Deadpool, Wolverine, yeah, definitely played on that. That's true.
there's a multiverse out there where I'm bad at Sonic games and Skull was good at Sonic games.
I just beat CD now in an hour. I only died once due to a glitch. Shut the hell up.
Wow. Wow. Just don't glitch next time. Maybe if you stop glitching, maybe you should maybe you'll be better.
Oh, like I
You
did
ever
that on
think about that?
purpose?
Baby boy? Here, baby want a bottle? Baby want a bottle? Loser, you're a loser. You know, just like Hank Hill. Just these like, baby want a bottle?
No Way Home was a mistake. I don't know. I thought it was a good
No, that
movie.
was a good movie.
Yeah, I liked it.
It's like one of the last good Marvel movies.
I was very content to stop following the MCU after that one. And
Yeah, that was
like,
perfect.
if any more Spider-Man comes out, though, Spider-Man's like my favorite superhero, so I'd be, be happy to, continue watching those. I do want to see Guardians 3. I know I've said this like multiple times before, but like Deadpool, I do need to see that third movie. Uh, you know, but like the MCU as a whole, like by the time that No Way Home came out, I was already like very fucking tired of trying to keep track of it.
Yeah.
I
I
can
am
tell you,
so glad I'm not alone.
I watched Age of Ultron, and I swear to God, I was so out of it the entire time that I do not remember almost anything that happens in that movie.
Okay, I liked Age of Ultron. Like everything up through Endgame. Like almost everything after Endgame with the exception of what was the Spider-Man movie that came out right after Endgame? Which one was it? Was it No Way Home?
It was No Way Home, yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
thank you. That was like the last Marvel movie I saw for quite some time. And the most recent one I just watched, it was well, outside of Deadpool Wolverine, was Guardians 3. So
Yeah, it's just grown into something too much. Endgame should have been the end of it. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
Would have been a
I
nice
And they
struggle.
just should have took it a little break for a while and
would
then
have
made
been
a
a
new
nice
universe.
would have been a nice finale. Just to wrap that whole movie series up.
Far From Home was right after Endgame.
Oh, Far From Home. Thank you, Glitchin. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
I was thinking, I'm like, there was another movie in between
Yeah,
Homecoming and
I
No Way Home.
confused Far From Home and No Way Home. I always get those flipped around. I don't know why.
Yeah, because that guy had
Because
Mysterio.
they
Second one.
because they all have the word home in the title.
Mm-hmm.
Mysterio, Doc, Spider-Man in the second one. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. It's a struggle to keep up with the TV shows. That's where I've struggled with the MCU is like the TV shows. It's like, oh my
Yeah, we
gosh.
don't need
As-
TV shows.
As soon as
Yeah.
Agents of Shield was announced, I was like, okay, this is the point where it's starting to become too much.
That is the only one. No, I take that back. I'm sorry. I did see all of Agent Carter, but yeah, Agents of Shield I saw in its entirety and I enjoyed it, but that's pretty much it. Otherwise, I just saw like glimpses of other shows. WandaVision. I take that back. I did watch WandaVision. But Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that like I only watched like the first 3 episodes and I kind of just fell out of it at that point. And not just with that show, but with like the whole MCU altogether.
It's just too much.
Mm-hmm.
MCU is becoming like all the G1 Optimus Prime figures in the Transformers toy line. Well,
no, because the most recent G1 Optimus is like kick ass.
that's gonna be for
Like the
like
'86 movie.
almost any multi-generational thing though. That like the original, or at least like the most iconic one, or the one that got the franchise popular, is just gonna get the most attention in merchandise lines. You know, it's like
Final Fantasy VII has a lot of merch.
it's like the '87 Ninja Turtles. It's a fact of life. They're gonna be the most prominent version of the Ninja Turtles, no matter what.
Yeah. At least for merch.
Even the comics are boring now, TBH. That's like being too much is like the precise reason why I never got into superhero comics. That's it's just so much fucking lore to take in, and even with continuity reboots, you know, it's still just like there's just so much to understand.
Yes.
You know, so I definitely like more standalone adaptations of things. Feel like you can still get a good understanding of the characters without needing to sink so much time into reading like the original source material. Yeah, but I mean that in terms of them coming out, I mean this year alone, G1 Optimus had 20 figures. That is quite a bit.
Well, yeah,
That's
but
expensive.
that's not mainline. There's only one mainline G1 Prime figure, and that was for the '86 movie that just came out. And in Japan, it's all technically G1 because we're still. Did you know that Japan is actually still like telling G1 stories like 30 years later? Like we're still in the same continuity technically.
Really?
Yeah, no, G1 just never ended. Like, you know, of course Beast Wars and Beast Machines, like no matter what is, you know, was in G1, but like you know, like Car Robots or RID, like the 2001 show. TTP.
Shrug.
Oh, sorry. I think my headphones cut out. I'm sorry.
No, but like, you know, like the RID, like 2001, like Car Robots.
Yeah.
That's in G1 in Japan.
Really?
Like that's still in G1. It's just that in America they consider it a different universe.
Huh.
That
Yeah, no,
is strange.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, no, in Japan it's like, oh yeah, Beast Wars 2, Beast Wars Neo, Beast Machines. Technically the Unicron trilogy is technically still in G1. It's just tangentially related to it. And there's like a whole bunch of crossover between the two universes of like the Unicron trilogy and in G1. The Bayverse is technically within G1's multiverse. The IDW comics are of course in G1. There's still manga that's being made in the G1 cartoon continuity. We don't acknowledge Marvel G1 US or UK because we just typically we told a more linear story because we wanted to do more like a Gundam thing where Hasbro wanted to do a more multiversal thing. So our G1 is just it's a very weird continuity. If you want to hear more about it, TTP, I'll talk about it with you off stream or whatever.
Yeah.
Later.
Oh, gotcha. Huh, that's interesting.
It's Skull stream, so I don't want to bore them with the details.
No, it's understandable. It's all good. Plus, it sounds like there's a lot to unpack as well.
As long as it's not radio silence here, I'm fine.
Well, you know, it's still your stream. I don't want to take it over.
Glitchin says, yeah, in the Dreamwave comics, the Armada cast had a run-in with Galvatron.
Well, it was actually Marvel Comics Galvatron, specifically. From the G1 Marvel Comics. The UK ones, specifically. Not the US, the UK ones.
Oh, good God, I'm not going to be able to keep this straight.
How about this? A little bit later after your date. How about this? Tomorrow, TTP will hang out and I'll show you how we do universal notations in Transformers.
Yeah,
But just know, G1 universes are known as Prime X, basically.
Gotcha. Okay.
As
And that
long as it,
Japan typically follows the G1s, the G1 cartoon. But what were you saying, Skull? I'm sorry.
Spidey says, as long as it's not feet. Yeah, that's right, Spidey. So as long as it's not radio silence or
Agreed.
feet.
Absolutely. Actually, as much as I'd love to hang out tomorrow, that's not going to be possible. I have a lot of stuff to get done, but
Or Monday, or whatever.
we'll figure it. Yeah, we'll find a time. I stream Monday usually, so
Yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll be on your stream or something, and we'll just shoot the shit, and we'll talk about it on your stream or whatever.
whichever. But my date. Speaking of date night, though, it is about to resume. So
Oh,
I will.
good luck.
Thank you. I will catch all of you beautiful people later. Glad I could jump in and catch one of your streams, Skull.
It's nice to have you here, man. Uh,
Good catching
have
up.
fun.
I will. Also, pleasure to talk to Shay. I don't think I've talked to Shay before, or M for that matter. So
I think
Aw,
it's
man.
probably the first I've ever spoken to you, or yeah.
Same.
The meeting of the worlds.
yes.
Meeting of the
Yeah.
minds.
Good stuff. But you all have a good night and a good day wherever you are. And everybody in Skull Stream and chat, take care. Crest, thank you. And Spidey, Glitchin, everybody, you all take
See
care.
you later.
I'll see y'all
You as
later.
well.
Bye
See
bye,
you later.
TTT. Have fun.
Too.
Will do. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 There goes my hero.
What a nice guy.
Cheer, buddy.
Surprised I never talked to him earlier. That's my only regret in life, is that I never got to talk to him earlier.
My only regret in life.
The fact I
man.
wasn't nicer to Skull when I was still alive. Yeah, I'm like talking. I'm at the pearly gates. I'm like, what are your regrets? What do you regret? I don't regret being mean to Skull. He had it coming. That son of a bitch. But not talking to TTP earlier. Now that's something I regret. Hello.
Yeah, no, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm just typing
Like it
out a
went dead
message.
quiet for a second.
I'm just typing out a
The
message.
silence was loud.
Oh my god! It's the end.
We don't have any new comments in chat yet, so it was typing out a message.
Quick, Spidey, say something.
Yeah, new topic of discussion. Spidey gets to control the conversation for one topic.
Yeah.
I actually gotta go because I'm on a secret CIA mission. Damn.
Oh. Well, good
Spidey
luck
will
on
get
that.
you.
Just make sure that you don't run into a guy on the toilet and accidentally kill him by accident. He's one of my guys, probably.
Good, good night, Spidey. Thanks for
Yeah, good night.
thanks for
Night,
checking out the
Spidey.
stream.
Evening, Spidey.
Will the Pistons actually start winning more games? Maybe. I mean, 14 isn't a whole lot, so hopefully, hopefully it's more than 14 this year. I don't think the team, from what I'm seeing, has really improved all that much over the offseason. They got a new regime in there. We'll see, I guess. I don't have all that high hopes. Talk about Skibbity Toilet. Okay. I don't know much about Skibbity Toilet, but I do think it's funny how the guy sent a cease and desist to the Gmod people, like the guys who actually made all those models. And then the Gmod people were like, no, you. So
Yeah, they
now,
threw it back in his face.
now all the Skibbity
Seriously?
Toilet bullshit is on hold.
Mm-hmm. Good. That's what that guy gets for getting too big for his britches. Serves him right.
I know, right?
Good.
Funny enough, I watched a video of kid slings that we don't know, and they said that skibbity basically means bad. So I'm like, well, I can
So
tell Trip
skibbity.
that. He can tell his sister. It's like, I know what skibbity means now.
Skull, you're so skibbity at Sonic games. Now in future streams, he'll forget this little fun fact, and I can just say you're so skibbity, and he's like, oh yeah, no, this is like those newfangled things for being cool, right?
You've
'Cause
basically
Skull's an
just
old kid.
guaranteed that I'll remember what you just said.
Stop being skibbity.
Oh yeah, Yancey. Well, he who skibbitied it. So
Well, he who dealt it felt it.
Uno reverse card dab.
Know you, and then I immediately send a lawsuit after you for defamation.
Sammy coming at full force. Shit.
Just fucking like destroy him with a railgun. I bought a railgun to like a knife fight.
You're like, let's dance.
Skull, what do you want to see the most in the NFLs this season? For me, it's the refs interfering with the games a lot less. I mean, yeah, less ref ball would obviously be ideal, but I mean, you kind of brought it up earlier. You know, what I hope every season, you know, the Lions winning the Super Bowl, especially since TTP apparently would be fully willing to get tickets and take me along. You know how fucking cool it would be to go to the Super Bowl? That would be swell.
What a swell guy.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Wow. Owen Wilson, wow.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wedding crashers. Wow.
I hope you're not scared of flying, Skull. That's the big thing.
I have never flown before. So I do have some
Here's the thing with
reservations.
flying. I recommend like getting like something to like a pillow or something to like mellow you out. Like a not like a Xanax or something like that. I don't know. Like some anxiety medication or whatever. I'd recommend. I mean, talk to your doctor first, but you know, it worked out for me because
shrug.
I'm scared of flying without my meds.
Yeah, and I don't know. Shruggity wuggity.
Either that or you're just gonna have to swallow your courage.
We'd have to try, you know. Skull, it's easy. You just get a running start, flap your arms, and then you fly.
Yeah,
I've tried that enough times when I was a kid to know that's not true.
I mean, it worked for me.
Cheat codes.
I wouldn't call it cheat codes.
I play by the rules, all right. He's using fucking pro action replay over here.
No. That's literally in my moveset. I function like a Sonic character. You know, you could just do like the Sonic 3 co-op thing, where you just grab onto my legs or something while I'm flying.
Well,
I get tired every 5 seconds though, so I'll have to just constantly keep landing in like a bunch of states.
I mean, that's pretty understandable. The country's huge.
Yeah, you know, it'd take a while. Unless I go by like the Marble Garden boss logic, in which case I just keep going forever.
Just don't do it near any cliffs, or else you'll pull a Wile E. Coyote. Yeah. Probably shouldn't do it with like anvils tied to my feet or anything like that either. It sounds like a bad idea.
I am picking you up if you got anvils tied to your feet. I'm strong, but I ain't that strong.
Drunk?
My flying ability is pretty skibbity when you actually get down to it.
Strunk. Kid slang you don't know. Sigma, good. God. Skibbity, bad. Delulu,
What the Sigma?
delusional. Riz,
You're so
romantic.
delulu.
Cap,
Stop being
not
Delulu.
true. Goat, greatest ever. And then fucking Got's the next one. Oh god.
Gad is just like a
I
woman's
think I
behind.
screenshot too early, but I'm gonna find that video again and send it. See if it actually write out the whole list.
Oh boy. I would need to be put to sleep the whole way on a plane ride, says Crest. If it means busting my head open, so be it. I don't want to be awake during that plane ride. Oh dear.
Oh,
That
that's
is
pretty intense.
that is quite intense. Oh my. Trip says me. I can't wait to hang out with my friends. Work and school. No.
I
Is
hope
it
your friends aren't skibbity.
is it work and school today, Trip, or is it just one or the other?
He said he was doing a broadcast radio.
Oh, I
I
see.
guess that's what he's doing right now.
Man, I can't believe that you would be busy at work on Saturday. It's only college football day. Come on. On a Saturday!
On a Saturday, Mario! On a Saturday!
Oh, I found the video. I'll send it in the group chat. I think it actually does go all the way through the list.
How do you feel about the Skibbity Riz Ohio Big Chungus Wholesome 100 Reddit plus 100 Reddit Karma Nathaniel Scuttlebug fucking Bandy every time? How do you feel about that?
I feel like I just had an aneurysm listening to that. Congratulations.
I should do that more often then. And get just progressively longer each stream. I say it once per stream, and I get progressively by the end of my career on this channel, it'll be like 30 minutes long.
Goodness.
Yacht is booty.
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 This is one I've never. Is that mogging? Is that what that is?
I guess so.
It's a Mog moment.
What the
Mogging,
fuck?
yeah.
Certified Mog moment.
What?
It's a certified Mog moment.
Which
You
one?
got a Mog.
Rapid. Which one is this kid's slang makes me want to die? Legit,
Well, you
though.
see, Ohio is the whole where the Skibbity toilet is.
Of course.
What were you saying?
I don't think anyone was saying anything necessarily.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something.
Nah.
If you got something to say, fucking say it! I can handle it!
Oh dear. That's not
Oh
very.
dear.
That's not very poggers of you.
It's not very wholesome, Big Chungus, Nathaniel Scuttlebug fucking Bandy every time. Reddit Karma 100. Wholesome Big Chungus. God, that is the worst thing that's ever come out of my mouth. Was all that absolute fucking nonsense.
Dear oh my. Goodness as
Oh,
well
goodness.
as gracious.
You like jazz?
No.
We're drawing jazz.
But yeah, it's not the flying, it's the heights. When it comes to riding on a plane, which I haven't done since I was a baby, but I don't want to do it at all, says Crest. And You're not alone in that. A lot of people have an aversion to flying. You're up real high, and if something goes wrong, then you know that's a huge risk.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, the records show that that the likelihood of something going wrong is very, very, very low, but you know, still at the same time. Maybe Skull should go to flying school so he can learn how to fly. Oh God, dude, I can't trust myself right now with like a fucking car, man. A plane is far more
Same.
complicated to fly.
Me too.
I could not. That is a bad idea. Hashtag impossible, hashtag no. Hashtag
Oh,
Tashtag blah blah.
Womp womp.
He can't even trust himself with an apple pie.
an apple pie.
Man, Trip, I didn't know that people could drive apple pies.
They don't.
You can if you believe.
If I leave my door open to an apple pie, will a bunch of bugs get in there?
Just don't put it in
I
your
only
car.
hope so.
Man, I have problems with driving so much so that I've had multiple nightmares involving drive. Oh dear, that's no good.
Ooh,
Honestly,
a
me
bit
too.
scary.
I get those all the time right before I'm falling asleep.
uh,
I
Trip
mean, I
Yeah,
have
says
that
actually, I
since I'm
almost fell
driving.
asleep on my most recent car trim.
Trip here says I'm gonna beat your ass and then kiss you on the mouth and then beat your ass again.
And then kiss you again, I hope.
Well,
Trips being
there's
romantical. Goodness.
your lesson, Mr. Man. Don't leave the car door open while you're doing stuff outside the car. You got all those bugs in in your car, man.
Speaking of that, I
Don't
actually
allow
thought of a funny
human
drawing
frickin'
idea
to
from
get
that
in.
incident. It's like a cricket that's at the bottom of his door, and he's like has like a rope, and he lets certain bugs in. Trip comes up to the bug. He's like,
Oh,
"Sorry, sir, you're not on this list." And he's like, "But it's my car."
KJ says these pies were made in a bomb factory. They're bombs.
they're
Kill, kill, kill.
He cries you a sweater of tears, and you kill him.
and you kill.
I hope bugs get in your non-existent car.
Well, they wouldn't, Trip, because I'd close the door.
Duh.
uh, I kid though.
I wanna
You
be
just needed
reminded.
an Uber, man.
Just to be clear, I am joking.
I know, I know.
Uh,
Maybe.
I can account at least 4 that I remember. It either
Give me
involved
two.
crashing, blowing up, or running over. Jesus Christ, that is intense.
Holy shit, that is a. I would probably die in my sleep thinking about that.
Yeah, it's that do be intense.
that would probably be the fucking scariest stream I would have ever experienced.
Yeah. All right. Well, fam, we just hit the 2-hour mark.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
And it feels like things are slowing down here, so I'm gonna call it a stream here. Thank you all so much for attending this here Amy run of Sonic CD.
Funny time.
To TTP, thanks, and to everyone else, thank you as well. M, Yancy, Shea. It was nice to do one of these again and just play through the game and
Yeah.
have some
Yeah.
nice talks and all that.
Hee hee ha ha.
Tee hee ha
Yeah.
ha indeed. As announced recently on the Racing League server just yesterday, we have a date finally for the Grand Championship. 10 days from now, September 17th at 2:30 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. We'll finally have the 2024 902RL Grand Championship. So there we go. We got that one's scheduled. I'm sure I may do a regular stream in between there. I mean, we've got plenty of time. So yeah, just wanted to get that out there as well. That little bit of news. But whether it's then or sometime before then, for the next one, I hope that you guys enjoyed this stream, and I'll see you guys whenever that next one happens to be. So, with all that said, I have been skull902.
I've been kUko.
I've been Shay.
Or Yancey.
Bye.
Thank you all for watching, and have yourselves a wonderful day. Bye bye, everybody.
See ya.
Bye.